I think my mom just knew that I was going to be performing, because at a very young age I was singing, dancing already. I did gymnastics. I was very creative. So I think she knew and she invested in me at a very young age, putting me in dance classes, repertory. I've been singing since I was a kid, but about maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I came home, I went up north with my mom, I went to the beach, and there was a guy on the beach with a guitar. And so my mom was like, go sing with him, you never know, just go sing with him. And so I asked, okay, hi, do you know the chords to Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Ray? The three little birds out on my window. So he did. And we started jamming, and my mom filmed it. She uploaded it to Facebook. And from there, it went, a few producers in LA came across that video and asked her if I could come to LA to record some demos. So that's how it started, from Facebook.
But now that you're here in town, doesn't mean to say that you're in working career also in the Philippines.
Yeah, I've always, been back and forth. It's just so happened that I'm home now for my single release, and I thought, why not make it a big thing and, show the American market that, there are competitors in the Philippines and there is a lot of talent here. So I just wanted to show that crossover between the U.S. and the U.S. and the Philippine market. I feel like it's a given, but I absolutely respect and love what they do, and they paved such a way for themselves, and it's something that I can look up to and learn from as well. But a lot of them have classical and musical theater training. I do too, but in terms of my own artist project, it's very R&B pop. So I think it's very different genres, but I can also learn a lot from them.
And how do we support your musical career?
My family's very supportive. We're very supportive of one another. And, whenever I see them, we'll catch up, we'll talk about, what they've been up to, what I've been up to. And they just always like to, they like to hear, things that I've been up to and seeing what, I've achieved over in the US.
Mm-hmm. Are you also open to acting offers?
Acting?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. I grew up doing repertory here, and I also went to school in the UK for acting. I think my mom just knew that I was going to be performing, because at a very young age I was singing, dancing already. I did gymnastics. I was very creative. So I think she knew and she invested in me at a very young age, putting me in dance classes, repertory, singing lessons, flute lessons. So I think it was a given that I was going to do this, because my brain is not really wired for politics. I have a very creative mind, and I don't know if I can run a country.
So how is your mom, by the way guys, her mom is Tiana Kocher. How is your mom supporting you with this?
Oh, she encourages me. She encourages me to do what I want to do, what I love to do. So, and that means a lot. Getting the support and encouragement from my family.
Are you with a recording company later now in the Philippines?
No.
What are your plans?
As of right now, I have no plans to be signed for a record deal, because I want to have full creative control over my artist project. I also want to own my masters 100%. But if the right opportunity presents itself for a publishing deal or for a distribution deal, I'm open.
What are the things you feel that you're most lucky about? And getting from the lyrics of the song that says, you cry tears at night. What are the things that made you cry? first things that you feel that you are most lucky about?
I had a very rough start in the beginning of my career. I was with a management team that kind of took control over me. I couldn't really make any of my own decisions. So there was a lot of times where it's cliche. I wanted to quit music. I wanted to stop doing it. It's a very cutthroat market, or just industry as a whole, So, things like that, make me cry. The things people say too. But, I try to not let that get in my head anymore. Now that I'm older, experience more, I guess you could say I'm a little wiser. Because when I first started making music, I was 17, 18. I didn't really know much, especially the music business. But now that I also went to school for it, I feel like I have more of a backbone, and I can also make my own decisions. But those are definitely the things that made me cry. I was also very stubborn and very frustrated in the beginning of my career, because I'm like, oh, why is this not working? Why is nothing working out? But all good things take time.
And the things that you are most lucky about?
Oh, the things that I'm most lucky about. I can go on and on. I'm very, very lucky to have a very supportive family and friends. I'm also very lucky to have had the faith that I have in God, because that also gets me through a lot.